The Tapestry of Resilience, Sylvia's Journey to Wholeness, by Reuben White. Chapter 1, The Unraveling. The old oak tree in Sylvia's backyard had always been her sanctuary. Its gnarled branches, like arms reaching for the sky, had witnessed her laughter, her tears, and the quiet moments of introspection that punctuated her childhood. But today, the tree seemed to mirror her own inner turmoil. Its leaves, once vibrant and green, were now tinged with the rusty hues of autumn, their edges curling inwards as if in pain. Sylvia, at 22, felt like a ship lost at sea. The familiar landmarks of her life, her cheerful disposition, her academic ambition, her close-knit family, seemed to have vanished in the thick fog of depression that had descended upon her. It had started subtly, a gradual dimming of her inner light. The things she once enjoyed, painting, reading, spending time with friends, now felt like arduous tasks. Her grades plummeted, her laughter became a distant memory, and her once bright eyes were now clouded with despair. "Sylvia, honey, are you all right?" Her mother's voice was laced with concern, a gentle hand caressing her cheek. Sylvia wanted to answer, to pour out the darkness that was consuming her, but the words seemed to catch in her throat. A simple yes felt like a monumental lie, but she couldn't bear to burden her family with her pain. Instead, she offered a weak smile, a fragile mask to conceal the storm raging within. The days that followed were a blur of emptiness. Sylvia felt like a puppet, going through the motions of life, without any real connection to the world around her. Her mind was a battlefield, bombarded with negative thoughts, self-doubt, and a pervasive sense of hopelessness. She felt like a prisoner trapped in her own mind, the walls closing in, suffocating her spirit. One evening, as she sat staring at her reflection in the mirror, a stranger looked back at her. Her eyes were dull and lifeless, her skin pale and drawn. The vibrant young woman she once knew seemed like a distant memory, replaced by a hollow shell. "This isn't me," she whispered, her voice cracking. "I need help." Chapter 2, The Labyrinth of Healing. Seeking help was the first step on Sylvia's long and arduous journey to recovery. It was a step fraught with fear and uncertainty, like venturing into an unknown labyrinth. But with the unwavering support of her family and friends, she found the courage to reach out to a therapist. Dr. Evans, her therapist, was a beacon of hope in the darkness. With her gentle guidance and empathetic ear, Sylvia began to unravel the tangled threads of her depression. She learned that her condition was not a sign of weakness, but a treatable illness, like any other. Therapy was like holding up a mirror to her soul. It forced her to confront the deep-seated insecurities and emotional traumas that had been festering beneath the surface. She explored her childhood, her relationships, and the societal pressures that had contributed to her current state. One of the most significant revelations was the realization that her perfectionism, once a source of pride, had become a double-edged sword. Her relentless pursuit of excellence had set unrealistic expectations for herself, leading to constant self-criticism and a fear of failure. "Sylvia," Dr. Evans explained, "perfection is an illusion. It's okay to make mistakes, to stumble and fall. It's through our imperfections that we learn and grow." Sylvia also learned about the importance of self-care. She started practicing mindfulness, paying attention to the present moment without judgment. She rekindled her love for painting, finding solace in the vibrant colors and the freedom of expression. She started exercising regularly, discovering the therapeutic power of movement and the release of endorphins. The journey was not linear. There were days when Sylvia felt like she was taking 2 steps forward and 1 step back. The negative thoughts would creep in, whispering doubts and fears. But with each setback, she learned to be kinder to herself, to acknowledge her progress, and to focus on the small victories. Chapter 3, The Tapestry of Strength. As Sylvia delved deeper into her healing journey, she discovered a strength she never knew she possessed. Like a tapestry woven from threads of resilience, courage, and self-compassion, her inner strength began to emerge. She learned to challenge her negative thoughts, replacing them with positive affirmations. She started setting realistic goals, celebrating her achievements, and embracing her imperfections. She realized that her worth was not defined by her accomplishments or her perceived flaws, but by her inherent humanity. One of the most powerful tools in Sylvia's recovery was her newfound ability to connect with others. She joined a support group, finding solace in the shared experiences of others who understood her struggles. She also opened up to her friends and family, allowing them to share her burden and offer their unconditional love. "You are not alone, Sylvia," her best friend, Sarah, assured her. "We're all in this together." Sylvia's relationship with her family deepened as well. They learned to communicate more openly, expressing their love and support without judgment. Her parents, once concerned about her silence, now cherished the honest conversations they shared. "We're so proud of you, Sylvia," her father said, his eyes filled with pride. "You're a fighter, and you're going to get through this." As Sylvia's mental health improved, she began to see the world with new eyes. The fog of depression lifted, revealing the beauty and vibrancy that had always been there. The old oak tree in her backyard, once a symbol of her despair, now stood tall and proud, its branches reaching towards the sky like a testament to her resilience. Chapter 4: The Threads of Wisdom. Sylvia's journey to recovery was not just about overcoming depression. It was about self-discovery, personal growth, and finding meaning in the face of adversity. She realized that her challenges, though painful, had served a purpose. They had forced her to confront her inner demons, to seek help, and to ultimately become a stronger, more compassionate person. She began to see her depression not as a curse, but as a catalyst for transformation. It had stripped her bare, forcing her to rebuild herself from the ground up, stronger and more resilient than before. "The challenges we face are not meant to destroy us," Dr. Evans had once told her. "They are opportunities for growth, for transformation, for discovering the depths of our own strength." Sylvia embraced this philosophy, viewing her journey as a tapestry woven from both joy and sorrow, strength and vulnerability. She learned to appreciate the full spectrum of human emotions, recognizing that even the darkest moments could lead to profound growth. She also discovered the power of gratitude. Even in the midst of her struggles, she found things to be thankful for: her loving family, her supportive friends, the beauty of nature, the simple joys of life. Gratitude became her anchor, grounding her in the present moment and reminding her of the good in her life. Chapter 5: The Masterpiece of Resilience. Years later, Sylvia stood before a group of students, sharing her story of recovery. She had become a mental health advocate, using her experiences to inspire and empower others. Her voice, once filled with despair, now resonated with confidence and hope. "The tapestry of our lives is woven from many threads," she told the students. "Some threads are bright and vibrant, while others are dark and somber. But it's the combination of all these threads that creates the masterpiece of our existence." Sylvia's story was a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. She had faced her challenges head-on, emerging from the depths of depression, stronger and more determined than ever. Her journey was a reminder that even in the darkest of times, there is always hope, always the possibility of healing and transformation. Conclusion. Sylvia's story is a powerful reminder that mental illness is not a sign of weakness, but a treatable condition. It highlights the importance of seeking help, building a support system, and practicing self-care. It also underscores the transformative power of resilience, the ability to bounce back from adversity and emerge stronger than before. The moral of Sylvia's story is clear: challenges are not meant to destroy us. They are opportunities for growth, for self-discovery, and for weaving a tapestry of resilience that will carry us through the storms of life.